So the prevailing view is that it is difficult and expensive to do any of the 5 essential pieces of successful stock exchanges, which is to create local stock, to sell it initially, to evaluate it, to trade it, and to assemble it into diversified portfolios. So this is just the prevailing view, that it is difficult and it is expensive. So it is worth mentioning that historically, these same tasks confronted investors interested in larger companies. But throughout the 19th and 20th centuries, new financial intermediaries emerged, making it possible to restructure companies so that they had tradable stock shares. Okay. New financial intermediaries emerged. That sounds like us. Yeah. My point here is that, so that they had tradable stock shares to evaluate the worth of shares and to exchange shares on various public stock markets. So my point here is that we already know how to do these tasks pretty well. Now we need to apply our know-how to local companies. Okay, so I think the rest of this article, of this section on the vision of local exchanges, is going into these these 5 essential pieces of creating a successful stock exchange, which currently is being viewed as difficult and expensive. But he's assuring us that this is common knowledge that everyone knows and has been doing, but for the larger companies. But let's see how to apply our know-how on the local companies. Is there anything you'd like to add on before we jump in here?
I think it's pretty clear.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah.
Okay, let's go on. So the first point, okay, but just to recap on these 5 pieces: creating local stock, selling it initially, evaluating it, trading it, and assembling it into diversified portfolio. All right. So creating local stocks. The first task is to reorganize a great local company so that it has shares that outside investors can buy. So Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, and New York are examples of states where it is difficult and expensive to create local stocks. But there are some states which have already streamlined the process. New Mexico's Public Law 27J, I think you should look into this. If the state has already streamlined the process. For example, allows you to fill out a few simple forms, send in $300, and voila, you can sell stock to unaccredited residents of the state. Now, I meant to ask you this last time. Does this concept of accredited versus accredited investors apply to us here?
No.
In our laws?
No. No, it doesn't. It's just what we have is in some of the regulations around collective investment schemes, we have people referred to as high net worth persons. So they are what we refer to as sort of like minimum capital standards to invest in particular schemes. So for example, let me give you like a real estate investment trust. They would say at a minimum, you need to invest 150 million. So we don't really have things like accredited or unaccredited what?
Yes.
Investors. We basically just have like thresholds of how much you can invest. So that
So
kind
as
of
long as
it filters people.
Oh, okay. But does that mean I could have as many investors who raise that threshold?
Yes, you're right. You can. So if the threshold is 150, for example, for a real estate investment trust, then you can get friends, maybe 15 people each contributing 10 million. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as the threshold, irrespective of the number of investment.
By the
Okay.
way, Yusuf, I have contacts to Key, the former chairman of the Capital Markets Authority.
Yes,
So maybe we can invite him sometime.
definitely. I mean,
Yes.
is he too busy? Is he...
I'm going to reach out to him. Let me write him after this meeting and just say, there's something that he had asked me to do for him, but we shall see. Yeah.
Concerning the stocks and so on.
No, concerning some business he has. He wanted to get some sales. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, that guy being the former chairman of, was it the chairman or the CEO?
Yeah, he was a CEO.
And was it of the Capital Markets Authority or the Securities Exchange?
No, the Capital Markets Authority, the entire thing, the regulator. Yes.
Yeah, no, definitely. We need to have these contacts to give us better perspective of what's going on. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.